Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Seattle Pilots versus the California Angels at Anaheim Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Bob Meyer, whose record is 4-7 with a 4.80 ERA. And pitching for the Angels today is Andy Messersmith, whose record is 7-6 with a 2.80 ERA. Okay, we took 2 out of 3 at home versus the first place Twins. It brought us, I guess, a game closer, which is better than nothing. And now we go and face the second worst team in all of baseball, the California Angels. This is a team that is not only struggling, but this was an expansion franchise in 1962. So, you know, by now you would think they would have some decent players. Unfortunately, we're going to face one of them today, Andy Messersmith, who, despite being on this horrible team, has still managed to have a winning record and a sub-3 ERA. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Let's see here. Pardon me. We've got to take at least 2 of these 3 games. I don't know how we could lose against this team. We're starting with our new number 4 pitcher, Bob Meyer. We moved him down in the lineup. He has been struggling, and actually the current Angels lineup is batting .467 against him. So not great there. Oh, and we do not have any left-handers available out of the pen today, as Riddleberger and Ron Locke are both listed as tired. So that is not good news. Only righties in the pen. Looks like they only have 3 lefties in the lineup, so maybe that won't make that much of a difference. Here's our lineup versus Andy Messersmith, who is a righty. We got our main lefties in there. We're going to give our second baseman, Gary Sutherland, the day off. He's still hitting well, despite having a very low rating, but we brought Van Kelly back for a reason, and that is because he is a left-handed bat, and he does have a better defensive rating than Gary Sutherland. Not that it means anything. We already know that it doesn't. We've tried to no avail to improve our defense, but so far, not so good. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff today, playing shortstop, is Freddie Patek. Batting second at first base is Mike Hegan. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup, playing right field, is Joe Pepitone. Batting fifth in center field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting seventh at second base is Van Kelly. Batting eighth in catching is Jerry McNertney, and batting ninth is the pitcher, Bob Meyer. Okay, let's take a look at Andy Messersmith. He's making his 22nd start. He was named to the All-Star game. He is 7-6 with a 2.80 ERA, 131 strikeouts in 157 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .202 against him. 4 complete games, 1 shutout. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball pitcher. His curveball is his best pitch. He's got 3 great pitches, actually. The curve, the change, and then the fastball is the number 3 pitch. Overall rated a 95. The 23-year-old righty goes to arbitration next year. Did he get into the... Oh, yeah, he got crushed. That's right. We brought in Andy in the All-Star game, and he got blasted, giving up 5 runs on 3 hits and 3 walks. Did not strike out anybody in 2/3 of an inning. We had the lead at that point, and the National League came back and took it from us. So how has he done versus the Pilots? A no decision on the 16th and a victory. Ooh, his complete game shutout was against us back on the 24th. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Angels. Left field and right field, both not so great. That is somebody named Blackaby in left and Hicks in right. They have been making trades. I mean, there's a lot of names in this lineup that you're not going to recognize. We'll take a closer look when we do the lineup rundown for the Angels. Okay, here we go. Freddie Patek getting a chance to lead off today with Sutherland on the bench. 0-2 count, and he strikes out. No surprise. None at all. We got Mike Hegan up with one down. Full count to Hegan. And he strikes out. He worked the count. Got to give him that much, I guess. 9 pitch at bat. Could have gone either way. 2 quick outs for Messersmith. And Rollins hits a ground ball to third. At least he made contact. And he is gunned down at first by the third baseman, Bethea. Okay, let's take a look at this weird lineup by the Angels. Batting leadoff in center field is the rookie, Tom Silverio. Batting second and catching is another rookie, Randy Brown. Batting third in right field is Jim Hicks. Batting cleanup, playing first base, another rookie, Doug Howard. Batting fifth at second base is Bobby Knoop. Batting sixth in left field is Ethan Blackaby. Batting seventh at shortstop is Marty Perez. Batting eighth at third base is Bill Bethea. And batting ninth is Andy Messersmith, the pitcher. They had 5 rookies in the lineup. Okay, we have Bob Meyer on the mound. Almost a rookie in his own right. Technically in his second season. He's making his career high 19th start, 4-7, with a 4.80 ERA. He's got 77 strikeouts in 90 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .272 against him. Fastball tops out at 97 miles an hour. That's the only pitch he has, rated a 95. Overall, an 80. The 29-year-old lefty, arbitration eligible. Next year, looking at his log, you will see that he has faced California back on June 14th. Could not get through 5. Got a no decision. And that is all there is. Okay, let's take a look at our defense. This should be pretty good. Looking solid everywhere but behind the plate. And as I mentioned in the last game, all of our defensive players have taken a tick down since we got rid of Harper. So we'll see how that affects the gameplay. Here's Tom Silverio leading off versus Bob Meyer, lefty on lefty. Ground ball in the hole at short. Plays made by Patek. 1 down. That's going to bring up Randy Brown, batting .500 versus lefties. Who's the other catcher that should be in there today? I don't know. Ground ball to third. Rollins making the play. 2 sharply hit ground balls off of Myers. Here's Jim Hicks leading the team with 9 home runs. And he walks. That will bring up first baseman Doug Howard. Doug Howard batting .321 in limited duty versus left-handers. Ground ball to first, 3 grounders, and that's the inning. Not the ball game. I wish it were the ball game. I'd take a tie. We go to the top of the second inning. Joe Pepitone leading off. Pepitone, Agee, and Piniella. Is that an infield single or is that a line drive? Okay. There's a little bit of a delay. I can't wait for tax season to get here. As soon as tax season gets here, I'm buying a new laptop. I don't know if these delays are because of the ball game, of the actual program, or if it's my laptop that has aged a little bit and probably does need an upgrade. Agee strikes out, 3rd K from Messersmith. 2 down, and here's Sweet Lou. Lou knows what to do. Oh, he lines out to left. And another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Bobby Knoop leading off. Batting .190 overall. He's the only real veteran they have in the lineup. He takes strike 3 looking. That's the first K for Bob Meyer. I think Bob Meyer has a future as a middle reliever. Just come in, throw strikes, throw that fastball, but we need him to get us through this season at least. 2 outs. Here's Marty Perez, and Perez strikes out. So we're through 2 innings, no hits so far for either team. And Van Kelly getting his first at-bat since being recalled from the minors. He's facing Messersmith, who he's 0 for 6 against, with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. I can tell you right now, he did not do that well in the minors. I don't think he was even batting 200. But we needed someone to come up for defensive replacement purposes. Jerry McNertney, we dropped him down to the number 8 spot, and a base hit up through the box into center field. He's up to 241. Remember when he was batting like 280, a solid 280? And I guess Bob Meyer will take strike 3. Looking. Okay. Well, at least we got a hit. We go to the... Oh, I'm sorry, there's only 2 down. Oh, no, I should have bunted. You know what? We didn't play a game yesterday. I needed a day off. I had some things I had to take care of, and I'm a little out of sorts here. If that would have been a base hit, I would have been so mad that I didn't sacrifice him over. Okay, we got to get the head in the game here. Bill Bethea leading off, 186 hitter with a dong. Flipping it out to right field. 1 down. Here is the pitcher, Andy Messersmith, batting .041. He makes contact, popping it up on the infield to the right of second base. For out number 2, we're back to the top of the lineup with Tom Silverio from Transylvania. And there's the first hit for the Angels as he gets a squeaker into center field. That's going to bring up Randy Brown. That was lefty on lefty, by the way. I just want to point that out. A ground ball to short, and the play is made. Okay, we're moving along to the 4th. The game is on cruise control here as Hegan strikes out. 5 Ks for Messersmith. 1 out. Rich Rollins. I'm just pushing buttons. There's nothing else to do in this game. No decisions to be made. Joe Pepitone. There we go. He got all of it. Goes out Botaco to left center field. That is Pepitone's 4th home run on the season and 2nd as a pilot. He is proving to be a solid pickup for us. 1-0 Seattle. Tommie Agee at the plate with 2 outs. Leading the team with 15 home runs. Flips it out to right field. And that will do it. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're up a run. Meyer looking solid so far, but, you know, he barely ever gets through 5. So he's due to get manhandled here. There's a ground ball to third from Jim Hicks. 1 down. Next up is Doug Howard. Now, Howard, I don't know how Howard is even in the ballgame. Yes, he is batting well, but Bob Chance is their first baseman they started the year out with. Bob Chance was batting over 300. He's batting .311 with 11 home runs, and they sent him to the minors for Doug Howard. There really ought to be something added to this game that doesn't allow you to send players to the minors if they're under a major league contract. They have to clear waivers, or like in real baseball. That is one of the biggest flaws in this game that really ruins the overall performance, I think. We go to the top of the 5th inning. I mean, there's 100 things wrong with the gameplay. I mean, we could spend all day talking about it. Hey, Piniella just dropped it into center field. We're going to say no. I had no idea that was going to be a base hit. Usually, those little duck snorts land out here somewhere. But that was really close to center field. So we'll take it. Runner on first. Here's Van Kelly. 1-0 count. Ground ball up the middle. This could be a double play. It is. Youch. All right. Here's Jerry McNertney. He had the first hit of the ball game for us. And a number. Back to Messersmith, who tosses him out, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, it's Blackaby, Perez, and Bethea due up. Blackaby batting 130 versus lefties. Oh, come on. No! How are you walking a 130 hitter? This has got to be the inning where he gives up the runs, I guess. Marty Perez strikes out. Okay. It's the old walk strikeout combo. One down, Bill Bethea. Base hit, yeah. God damn, this game sucks so bad. Let's pull the infield in. Oh, we can't do that. We got to pull the corners in. Andy Messersmith walks. This game is so stupid. So this is where they're going to get all the runs. Silverio's already got a hit. We'll pull the infield in. We can't afford to give up any. 2-2 count. And that'll get many, many runs in. That's it. I mean, the game is over now. Doesn't matter if we pull the infield in or not. If you're going to walk the pitcher. They give us the double play. We go to the top of the 6th inning. There's no reason to leave Meyer in there. We should have taken him out. The worst team in the American League. Makes no damn sense. We're going to bring in Bosch to pinch hit. Gets sawed off. Popping it up right on the bag at second. Freddie Patek. Just pushing the buttons to get through it. Yeah, other than the trade deadline, which is coming up at the end of the month, there's not really much to look forward to. I'm sure we'll have a 500 season. Now, if you are someone who's looking forward to, let's bring in Pedro Ramos here. If you're looking forward to the 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay, it's coming up. I did post on the YouTube page here, under community, all of the preseason dates where we're going to have the division preview, and we'll take a look at all the off-season trades and stuff. So I'm just pushing buttons here. We got to get this over with. I felt guilty about taking the day off yesterday, not playing a game, but I actually had something I had to do, and I didn't want the pilot season to run into the actual start of the Tigers season, but there wasn't anything I could do about it. 6 strikeouts for Messersmith. Just mowing us down. An error by the catcher. Tommie Agee flips it to right. And Lou Piniella pops it up. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. We're going to keep Ramos out there. Angels have more hits than us already. Just like that. Couldn't get a hit through 3. On to the 8th inning. Here's Van Kelly. 1 out. McNertney. Take out Ramos here as McNertney gets a hit. I guess we're going to bring in Darren Johnson. Oop. Undo. Woo. I almost pinch ran. My head is just not in the game today. All right, here we go. I'm like the head coach for the Commanders, Ron Rivera, not knowing that his team would miss the playoffs if they lost. Oh my God, that's bad. And I like Ron Rivera a lot, actually. I think he's a good coach, and everybody makes a mistake, but that's kind of a big one. Okay, well, I guess we're going to sack bunt here because we know Patek will not get a hit. We get 2 runners into scoring position. Maybe a hit by Hegan could give us the lead. And at least it gives me something to do. other than just push a button. It works. Move the runners over. Let's see what Hegan does here. Oh, they're going to walk him. That makes sense. They're walking him to get to Rollins. What they don't know is Rollins, he's our best hitter. Bases loaded. If this was the other way around, they'd get a bases clearing double. On the other hand, we, on the 0-1 count, ground out to third. Okay. That was our last hope. Let's bring in Diego Agee. Going to face the pitcher. God. He already walked once today. He almost walked again. Yeah, the old strikeout walk. Top of the ninth. Pepitone, this is it here. We got 3 good hitters coming up. Of course, now it doesn't matter. 7 strikeouts. And Tommie Agee ties it up with a home run to right field. His 16th home run. This game is ridiculous on every level. Van Kelly gets a hit. That's a surprise. Okay, well that is that's interesting. What's a stolen base like here? We got to go for the win, don't we? Or the opportunity. Van Kelly. Johnny Jeter's got speed, right? Oh yeah, he's got speed to burn. Okay, so we're going to pinch run Johnny Jeter, have him try to steal second. I'm sure they'll pitch out. That's what they always do. And then, you know, I want to give McNertney a chance to swing. He's 5 for 7. Oh, God, it's only a 69% chance to steal? Randy Brown's got an 86 arm. I don't know. We're both terrible teams, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see if Jeter can get the stolen base. He gets it. It's hard to build the drama when you don't think it's going to work. He's 2 for 2 this year. And now McNertney with one swing of the bat can give us the lead. Here we go. 1-1 count to McNertney. Oh, right at the second baseman. It was all for nothing. Okay, we need to switch some things up here. I guess we're just going to bring in Kessinger to play second base. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So Kessinger comes in to play second. I actually kind of hope we don't win. I mean, Jay Johnstone's pinch hitting here. Wait, or he must have came in as a defensive replacement. I missed it. We've only got one pitcher left after Diego. As Johnstone takes it to the wall. 355 feet. This has got free baseball written all over it. As Bobby Knoop strikes out. The K in Knoop is silent, but it does stand for strikeout. We go to the top of the 10th inning. We cannot let Diego Agee bat when we have Merritt Renew on the bench. We're giving Sutherland a day off. We don't want to use him unless we have to. We will let Renew take a cut here. As Messersmith is coming out for the 10th inning. This game is so terrible. So dumb. Renew pops out. Patek scorches it to center. Out number 2. And Mike Hegan gets a base at the left. The guy's listed as tired. Like, we should have an advantage here. Somehow. Runner on first. Here's Rich Rawl. 1 for 13 against Messersmith. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, guys. My apologies. Mike Marshall coming in. Oh, we have Skippy. We still have Skippy. We're gonna bring in Mike Marshall anyway. lock it down here in the 10th as Billy Cowan is batting. What are they doing here? So confused. Fly ball to center. Marty Party Perez. Line drive to short. And Bill Bethea. Ground ball at the middle, base hit. Now they'll take out Messersmith for Winston Yelenas. Right? LLs are like the Y sound. And a pop-up. And that'll do it. We're going to the 11th. Tom Murphy coming in. Pretty good numbers. Hasn't been used much. He was a starter last year. Now there's no possible way he could start. Joe Pepitone is up. How are we not getting hits? We should be crushing this team. Here is Tommie Agee. He's to blame for the game going on. He hit that home run in the 9th. Striking out there. And Lou flies out to left center field. I guess we should look at the in-game stats here. For those who may be curious, I salute you. Here is Tom Silverio versus Mike Marshall. Marshall looking pretty good today. 1 out. Downtown Randy Brown is up. Line drive to third. And Jay Johnstone again. He's 0 for 1 today. And he flies out to left center field. We're going to the 12th inning. This is fun. Don Kessinger. His last start, he had a triple. He had 2 hits. Oh, he's not fucking around anymore. Kessinger taking it up a notch. Look at this guy. Batting 126 now. Wow. Good job by him. Okay, so let's sack bunt with McNertney. Get Kessinger over. Laying it down. Kessinger advances to second. We're going to take out Mike Marshall and bring in Gary Sutherland. On his off day, he had to go get his cleats on. His spikes. Full count. Line out to center. We're going to send... Oh, Kessinger's going anyway. And it's Freddie Patek. Patek, 0 for 4 with the strikeout. Let's hope there's a pass ball. 1-0 count. Base hit by Patek. Kessinger scores. And it's 3-2. Pilotes. All right. Let's see if we can add to that with a stolen base. Patek's going first pitch. And he's successful. Keeping the pressure on. He is now, 2 for 8 on the Pilots. That's pretty bad, right? Oh, then Hegan strikes out. Okay, well, we got to bring in Skippy. Close this ballgame out. Chance for him to get his first major league save. He's got Howard, Knoop, and Cowan. Those are not names that strike fear. Are we okay defensively? Yes, we are. Okay. Here we go. Dougie Howard. 0-2 count. Oh, no. He gets a base hit to right. Said you should be afraid with men in glasses. Bobby Knoop. Oh, they're laying down a bunt. I did not see that coming. Runner advances. I probably should have guarded the lines anyway, but whatever. Billy Cowan, 2-2 count. Popping it up on the infield. It's going to come down to Marty Perez, who's 0 for 4. Oh, no! It was in foul territory, and yet he still drops the ball. And so much for winning. We're going to pull the infield in. Strikes out Perez. It's up to Bill Bethea. Can we get Bill Bethea, a 148 hitter? First and third. Wild pitch, pass ball, balk, all on the table right now. And a pop-up on the infield. 50-50 chance it'll be caught. It is. Pilots come back to win, 3-2. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. We'll take it. What a ridiculous game. Let's take a look at the standings. Nothing for San Diego there. There we go. Well, we won. And California's now lost 9 in a row. They needed that win just to feel good about themselves. So we're back to 2 games. I don't think we'll ever be more or less than 2 games above or below 500 the rest of the way. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Will there be any trades today? 1-0 shutouts, Kansas City's 41st win of the year. Good job by them. Jim Rooker pitched well, the lefty. Pitched well against us, too. And then here's our victory. But there's more. Is there a trade? Ron Santo gets traded to Baltimore. Baltimore is all in. They are trading everybody. They were traded for... Santo traded for Adamson, a nobody, Rich Coggins, a nobody, and Dave Johnson, the reliever pitcher, Dave Johnson with glasses, not Davey Johnson. Wow, big trade. Hall of Famer going to Baltimore. Who's your third baseman that just got... Oh, it was... no, I guess I don't know. We'll find out. All right. So, wait, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. There's another trade. Right? Yes, okay. So, we know Jim Colburn. Remember that. And then Houston and Kansas City do a 1-for-1 deal with a bunch of nobodies here. Oh, these are injuries. Okay, I would say this all seemed familiar. All right, forget that. It is Ron Santo going to Baltimore. 16 home runs this year. They are all in. How can they afford it? They're giving up Mike Adamson. There he is. Made 4 career starts, and not good, by the way. He's in single A for Quincy. Then there's Rich Coggins, 18-year-old right fielder. Good defensive player. And Dave Johnson, that is him right there with the glasses. And, yeah, those are all single-A pitchers that may or may never make it to the majors. And Steve Arlen for the Padres, as if they need another injury, is the rookie's going to miss a couple of days. No big deal. Let's take a look at the Baltimore Orioles lineup. I know this has been a long game, but I think we want to know. What does their lineup look like with Ron Santo in it now? There he is at third. Brooks Robinson! Brooks Robinson goes to the bench for Ron Santo. Wow. That's crazy. They got Frank Robinson, Willie Stargell, Boog, Ron Santo, Davey Johnson, and Jim Fregosi moves down to the number 8 spot. Brooks Robinson and Joe Torre on your bench. Joe Torre's got 12 home runs and 328 batting average. Dave May is the odd man out. He gets sent to AAA, and he was having an okay year. He'd be our best hitter if he was on our team. That is a wackadoo. Okay. All right, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We've been doing a lot more baseball card videos. Recently, I did another version of I Got This, in which I, for $15, I purchased a 9-card lot off of Mercari, and I absolutely crushed it. There was a $60 Mike Schmidt, a $50 Mike Schmidt, a Bo Jackson rookie card, a Cal Ripken second-year card, a Willie Randolph Topps traded rookie card, in which he was traded to the Yankees from the Pirates. I mean, a pretty damn good haul for $15. Okay, who should we give the player of the game to? I guess technically, yeah, Freddie Patek got his first game-winning RBI, and he had a stolen base. I think he deserves it because he won the ball game for us. Normally I give it to one of the home run boys, but we're going to give it to Freddie Patek. And Rich Rollins, another error. Mike Marshall gets the win. He goes to 5-1. Skippy Lockwood gets his first career save. Messersmith pitches great for 10 innings to bring in Tom Murphy, and he gets a loss, falling to 0-2 on the year. So that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.